Okay, so we're back and ready to dive deep into, well, something pretty intense.
Intense. Yeah.
The season finale of Accused.
Right.
Now, look, you've already seen these episodes, right? So we're going to go way beyond just like figuring out who did it.
Yeah.
We're getting into like the really juicy stuff, the choices people make when everything's on the line.
Right.
And how those choices, well, they kind of explode outwards and affect everyone.
Yeah, the ripple effects.
Exactly. We've got two stories to unpack. They're both incredibly powerful in their own unique ways.
Yeah, and it's interesting what they did with this finale.
Oh, how so?
Well, because they're tackling two worlds that seem totally different, right? You've got a jewelry store owner who's like drowning in family secrets.
Right.
And then you've got this music executive dealing with a scandal that involves, get this, a futuristic sex robot.
Of all things.
Right. But both episodes, they kind of circle around this central question, what happens when the life you built so carefully just starts to fall apart?
Oof. Yeah, that's deep.
It is.
So first up, we've got Eugene, the jewelry store owner from episode 7.
Right.
On the surface, he seems like he's just trying to protect his wife by digging into her past, which, okay, noble, maybe, but where do you draw the line between protecting someone and straight up meddling?
Exactly. And how do you know when your actions, even if you have good intentions, start to do more harm than good?
Like, is there even a way to know?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, right? And I think Eugene's story is kind of a warning, a cautionary tale about loyalty. He gets so fixated on digging up the truth, like that's all that matters, he just completely misses how much damage he's doing to his family.
It's like tunnel vision almost.
It is. And those courtroom scenes, man, they're intense.
Yeah, I was on the edge of my seat.
Because it's like he's forced to confront what he's done, under that harsh legal spotlight.
It's like he opened up a Pandora's box and can't figure out how to close it again.
Exactly.
And speaking of Pandora's box, let's talk about Megan's story in episode 8.
Oh, yeah.
A music executive, a sex robot, and a scandal that just explodes. This one is pushing boundaries.
It really is, but in a good way, I think. It's a really fascinating look at how technology is changing, well, everything.
Like the very fabric of our lives.
Exactly. On one level, Megan's story is about, well, ambition.
Right.
The lengths people will go to in a cutthroat industry, like the music business, just to get ahead.
Totally. But then you add the sex robot.
Right. And that adds this whole other layer, like, whoa, we're suddenly forced to ask some really tough questions about intimacy.
Consent.
Yeah, even what it means to be a person when AI is getting so advanced, so real.
Exactly. It's not just some juicy headline. It's like a window into a future that's, well, it's closer than we think.
Get closer.
And the way Accused weaves Megan's personal life and her work life together, that's brilliant. You really see how those lines get blurry, and that leads to, well,
unforeseen consequences.
Destructive consequences.
Yeah, and it's interesting, both episodes use this same technique.
What's that?
Flashbacks.
Oh, right.
To slowly reveal the truth behind each accusation. It's like we're piecing together a puzzle.
Along with the characters.
Yeah, understanding why they did what they did, little by little.
It's so smart, keeps you guessing, and even though the episodes deal with such different things, I feel like they're both saying something.
About what?
About how our pasts and our secrets and, our desires can jump out and bite us when we least expect it.
Oh, for sure.
It really makes you think about the choices you make and how they might affect other people,
Absolutely. I think that's what Accused does so well. It presents these situations where there's no easy answer.
Moral dilemmas.
Yeah, and it forces us to confront some truths about ourselves and the world that maybe we'd rather not think about.
It's uncomfortable, but so good.
And Megan's story especially, that one sticks with you. It makes you wonder, how are we going to deal with all the ethical stuff that comes with advanced technology?
What lines are we going to cross?
Exactly. And how much are we willing to sacrifice, to get what we want in a world that's changing so fast?
So much to think about. Wow.
Great.
And I think ultimately, these episodes are a reminder that Accused isn't just about crime. It's about being human.
It is. It's about the choices we make.
The secrets we keep and the consequences, the price we pay.
Well said.
If you haven't seen the finale yet, definitely check it out. It'll spark some interesting conversations, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.